uh. Hello, hello. How is everyone? How's everyone's Thursday going? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys didn't overeat. But then that might also be like, a thing that people look forward to is overeating on Thanksgiving. But how are you guys? Nai, hello, hello. Jesus, hello. Scarlett, hello. How are you guys? Oh, kind of missed the opportunity to not put happy Thanksgiving. I know, but I'm just like, maybe we should keep it kind of like down low. In all honesty, I was gonna make sure that this stream didn't go on for too long. Because Thanksgiving is all about like, spending time with family and stuff. I didn't want to keep you guys too long. Especially, I don't know if some of you guys are getting ready for like, what is it, Black Friday sales? So I don't know if you guys need to sleep in early and wake up early to like, elbow some people in line for some good deals. So I need to make sure that you guys are like well rested to fight the crowds, if that's your thing. I don't know if you guys still do that though. I feel like everybody just buys things online now. So I don't know if anyone actually goes into retail stores or like, camps out at like midnight and wait for stores to open. I'm tired. Oh no, Jesus, why? What have you been doing? Girl, it's evening or basically an hour. I know, but I don't know. I don't know how long your Thanksgivings are. Because usually my Thanksgivings are till like... Yeah, I literally don't leave my sister's house until like midnight. So I don't know how you guys work. Given the fact that my Thanksgiving was last month. But yeah. When I remembered it, it was literally, I didn't leave my sister's house until like midnight and I felt like I was gonna die because I ate too much. But yeah. Thanksgiving people be doing that. Oh, at noon basically. I'm bored now. Oh, okay, I don't know. I don't know when you guys do your Thanksgiving. I assume it's like a whole like evening thing where it's almost like Christmas dinners. Well, that's what my Christmas dinners are like. It's like literally the whole day is getting ready for it and then you literally don't leave the place until like 1 o'clock in the morning. So who knows? Black Friday, she thinks I have... I don't know. I don't know, Jesus. What if you have like a stack of cash underneath your mattress? I don't know what you do with your extra money or income or whatever. I don't know if you have a side hustle. Who knows? Good to have an Oshi that isn't celebrating today. So I got... Yeah, well, I was also really worried though. I was worried that if I did stream, like I'll be like, taking you guys' time away from your family. So that's why I wanted to make it like shorter, if anything. So hopefully, when I say short, hopefully it doesn't go more than 4 hours. But who knows? Me and yapping, we never have like a set time frame. So who knows? Just because of the gym. I just got back from it and had a lot of energy. So I used it and now I'm crashing. Hey, but at least you're getting fit though. You're being healthy. That's a good thing. That's one good thing about, still looking for a job. You have a little bit more time to be able to look after yourself and, think about your health. If it was me, I would most likely not have exercise and just be a couch potato. But, to each their own, People usually eat dinner early on Thanksgiving, though. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, do they? I guess. Maybe my family's just weird. Maybe. I feel like most people probably eat dinner pretty early. I feel like for me and my family, we don't eat dinner till like... Then? Yeah. 6-7 usually. So maybe it's a me thing. Most likely it's a me thing. I would be uncomfortable sleeping. What do you mean? Don't say 6. Oh, that's not what I meant. Okay, let's not bring back up that. I'm still confused with it. But that is a time frame. So it is what it is. It just happened. Black Friday sales on goods. Oh wait, are they? I didn't even look. But is it only like US based deals? Oh, on selected figures, but Uma Musume. Sadly, my sister is in Japan right now, and she's told me that she wasn't able to get me my Uma Musume figure because they didn't have it in store, and I was low-key sad, but I'm like, oh, it's okay. It is what it is. Are these American pricing? Maybe I will look at goods. I will look at their deals later. That my wallet might hate me. But okay, I can't look at it now, or else I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole. Are you planning to buy anything from the sale though, Nai? Or are you just kind of browsing right now? I had to listen to my nephew all day. Oh no, that's the worst. Did you ever ask him about it though? Like, you know, like the meaning of it or why he says it? I always ask mine, but he's always like, I don't know. I just do it. I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't answer my question, child, but okay. Thanks. You say I might have a stack of cash under my mattress? You never know. I don't know. I don't know if you're the type who doesn't trust banks. Or like, you know, you don't trust like the government to hold your money, and so you keep it underneath your mattress. I may or may not know some people who do that. But you know. It was a good smell. US website. I ordered on. Okay. Well, I'll double check. Hopefully. Well, I feel like they'll probably ship to Canada. I don't know how bad the shipping is. But then if you're getting a good deal on like the figures itself, then I'm willing to pay the extra for shipping. Oh, okay. I got a Mako from Kill Kill, and from Reality Zero. For like $2 each. What? That's such a good deal. Completely from Cell. That work. Paradise figure. Oh my god, these are really good deals actually. Dang, okay, I gotta look at the site afterwards, hopefully. Maybe I'll also maybe I'll check on Amazon. Maybe Amazon has some good deals on some figures. I just really want a couple Uma Musume figures, Nendroids. But who knows? I might just have to pay the premium price for them at this point. Oh, I happened to learn at the origins of 6-7 recently. I mean, I don't think anyone would trust my government, to be fair. No. Okay, but I feel like everybody has like a mistrust in their government, and like, you know, at like some point or even like a little bit. But I do understand like your point of view, especially like with your government and stuff. But I also feel like, yeah, if your banks aren't owned by or aren't regulated by the government itself, I don't know if I would really trust it. And the government, I don't know. Like for private banks, I will never trust a private bank with my money. I don't know what you're doing with it. You could be like, you know, funneling it to like a account in Switzerland, and when I want my money, you'll be like, yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I'll be like, well, I need it. Hmm. Oh, I have an Android of Anya in my cart. But oh, she sold out before I could. Oh no. Hopefully you'll find different ones though. Hopefully you'll be quicker next time. You gotta make sure that all your credit card information is already saved on the site. And so then you can literally just do 2 clicks and it's like done. That's the worst advice ever, to make, you know, to make sure that the website has your credit card, because then it's like it's a Pandora's box there. And you'll just like, oh, it's so much easier to buy everything you want. Good smile figures are really good, but they're cowards. They don't want to make figures of the male Xenoblade characters. I need to go. Okay, but Jesus, let's be honest here. The girls be way cuter than the boys. I would preferably want more of the female characters than the male ones. Let's be honest, they're pretty low on my tier list, so they only make what the viewers want. Obviously, males are not what they want, okay? I agree, but that's why I say they're, well, I'm sorry, because sometimes the dudes don't sell. They gotta make sure they gotta sell a bit of them, because they gotta make the mold and everything for them. Maybe you can petition for it. But let's be honest, if they ever make like the full set of Nendroids for Xenoblade, I would literally fork out my wallet for it. Because that'll be amazing to have them all on a shelf together. I think that would be the only time I'll be like, I don't care how much it'll cost me, but take my credit card. Just give me them all. Okay, and let's be honest. If they do make them all, I'm not gonna buy Fiora. Fiora. I'm gonna put Shulk with Melly together, and then Fiora does not exist. That is what's gonna happen if they make all of them. If anything, I'll buy her, but she stays in the closet the whole time. She ain't coming out of her box. That is my game plan. If they ever make all of them. Astra is so cruel. She's chucking her. No, I would just keep her in her box and never take her out. Okay? What the actual F? Hey. I need to at least have some control of this, like, this, you know, headcanon of mine, okay? If they're not gonna give it to me, I will make it myself. If I'm spending my money on it, it will be by my rules, okay? That might be on Nintendo or something, because usually that stuff is dictated by the IP holder. Yeah, well, Nintendo will probably not do that, because then it'll be like kind of competing with their own stuff, right? What are they called? The amiibos? But their amiibos they're not the same. No, but then they have Links. They have Link as an Android, so there is hope. There is hope. Actually, hopefully, one day. I hope the only Shulk figure they make are Purple Shulk and Fiora. No, I refuse. She's mad that her ship never. They shouldn't give me that, like, you know, that headcanon from the start, and then halfway through just be like, no, you know, not even possible. How dare you? I don't think Nintendo cares about that stuff. Do they? I don't know. Nintendo's really weird about their IP sometimes. So I don't know if like, you know, if it will ever be a thing. Oh, they work with Figmas a lot too after, especially with, okay, hopefully. Maybe one day. Maybe, how long does it take for them to figure out what they want to, you know, make for Androids? It feels like they're usually a couple, like, you know, a couple years back. Because I feel like some of the ones that they're coming out now with are like, you know, fairly not recent animes and stuff. So maybe one day. The Dread Figma is amazing. Order by December 8 international and December 15 for the best chance. Oh, by Christmas. I literally don't care. Oh, they put magnet attachments in one of her hands and feet are called to match her magnetic powers. And oh, that's smart. That's cool. But then that's also crazy because then you can just kind of stick her to a wall too, depending on how strong those magnets are. You can like stick her on your fridge. That'll be really cool. I've only seen the Metroid Prime one and just looked up the Dread one, and it's crazy. See this now. Oh, she does look cool. She's like stuck to a wall. Wow. All right. I need to get one at some point. We're just all like shopping for figures now. Open a rabbit hole. We're all just gonna be like taking out our wallets just for these guys. Oh, my Max size. Oh my god, I can't speak. My Max size Spider-Man is also. Oh wait, let me see that one. Spider-Man. Ooh, okay. Also has a pair of magnetic hands and feet. Really fun. Oh, it's really expensive though. I kind of figured. I'm like looking at him like, whoa, he looks intense. Now, do you have like a special like cabinet for all of these figures that you're getting? Cause that'll be really cool if like you have like kind of like set like backdrops for them. That'll be cool. Just have like a whole dedicated like section of like a room or something for all these figures would be cool. They include all the morph balls and the Omega Beam. It's enough to make a grown man cry. Hey, but then you know that you're getting like a good deal for it, you know? You're spending that much money on it and at least you get all of the extra stuff. Like all the accessories and stuff. It makes it like kind of worth it at that point too. And it's a way to justify you like spending like so much money on like, you know, some plastic. That some people would call it just plastic, but you're like, no, you don't understand. It's like, yeah, my sister always like questions my Ina figure, my Ina Nendroid, because it's on like our shared like office table. And she just always looks at it and it's like, why do you have this on this table? Like, who is she? I'm like, don't worry about it. She's cute and she's not taking up space, so leave her alone. Don't touch her. So that every time she tries to move her, I'm like, no. She stays right there, okay? Don't touch her. Hmm. Oh, not a cabinet, just some cheap shelf. And the top of my cabinet but you know, at least you have a dedicated spot for it though. You know? And they're not just kind of like willy-nilly thrown around the place. I kind of wish I had a more designated area for like figures and stuff. Because then I feel like then it would be a better way to justify me buying them. Because right now, what's stopping me from buying more is like I don't have anywhere to put it. And then I feel bad because it's like if I buy it, they just stay in their boxes and, you know, sit there. Because I have nowhere to put them. But yeah, and then lately, there's been a lot of really cute figures that are... Where are they? It's almost similar to Pop Mart, but not really. There's like... I don't know what brand it is. But there's like this one store that I always walk by when I'm like at the mall. And they sell like blind boxes of like figures that are from like... I believe it's from China. But they have all these really cute ones. I'm like, oh, I want one of these. But then I have nowhere to put it. Like my sister recently got one that's from I'll show you whenever I decide to do a hand cam again. But it's like really cute. It's like these figures that are inspired by the Monkey King. The Monkey King story. So yeah. It's a really cute doll. I've been eyeing it for a little bit. I'm like, you know what? She won't notice if I take it, right? I was low-key really happy because I canceled my pre-order for... Oh, pre-order of a... Oh, okay. So you're... And was bummed. Oh, okay. But they announced a much cheaper model kit of him, which I ordered that and said, you know what? Sometimes it just happens for a reason. That's good though. At least you get like a cheaper version. That's good though. So it's when, yeah, sometimes it just works out. Wait, what's this one? Xenoblade X. Oh, it's this one. Is this mobile suit? I know it's not called a mobile suit, but I'm so used to Gundam calling them that, so I'm like just gonna call it that. But oh, that one looks really cool. So many different ones. But yeah, I'm looking forward to whenever we decide to play Xenoblade X. I'm curious about the story. I'm like, how do these robots have anything to do with it? Like, what is it? Oh, Kizara, hello, how are you? How are you doing? It turns out I got out earlier than I thought I would. Ah, did you just get off of work? How are you? Oh, I was gonna get in Japan, but I had to return home in a few hours before. Oh no, that's the worst though. That's the worst when you want to get it, but then it's like just sometimes like your schedule just doesn't match up for things, which sucks. Yeah, I have another sister that's gonna go to Japan next month. Hopefully when she goes, she'll be able to get me other stuff, because it's like a little bit hard to get my sister that's currently in Japan to get me things, because then she has like a whole like, what is it, a whole itinerary, whatever, I can't say the word right now, but she has like her whole trip planned, so I don't want her to like, you know, derail it just to go to like Akihabara to find me some like Hololive stuff and some other like Uma Musume stuff. So then she's been sending me pictures of all her food that she's been eating. I'm like, makes me like want to go, but it's like, ugh, I don't have the funds for it, sadly. So I will get my sister to buy me things and pay them back when they come back. I got a random knockoff figure version off of Amazon because it was so cheap, and I thought, why not? And I get it, and it's underwear. Wait, but wouldn't you think that that's a feature than not though? But the thing is like, how is the quality of it though? The knockoff version, you know, is the quality still like somewhat decent and you can like, you're okay with it? Because I know that some knockoffs are like really badly made, or like the color is like totally off, so you're like, ooh, I don't know. Oh, it's a feature, and the quality was very surprising. It's only, oh yeah, then you know what? At the end of the day, as long as you like it, who the hell cares if it's a knockoff or whatever? Because as long as you enjoy it and you feel like it's a good deal, then why not? And then you have like a one of a kind figure that has removable underwear. Like, who else can say that about their figures? When they look at your figure, it's like, but can your figure do this? That also sounds really creepy, but at the same time, it's like, wow. Xenoblade X is much more than exploration and character building. Oh, okay, it's more about character. Okay. And story, except for the new story, which is heavy on the lore. Oh, okay. As long as they have like a little bit about the lore, then I'm happy. Then I just want to know what's going on. Oh, Donald, hello. How are you? How are you doing? Removable underwear is kind of crazy. It is. Like, I don't want to question like the mindset that the manufacturer was thinking about when they're like, you know what doesn't the original one have that we can put into ours? And then just thinking about someone just putting up their hand and be like, I know, removable underwear, and everybody's like clapping their hands. It's like, yes, good idea. That boardroom must have been so interesting to be like the fly on the wall. Oh, and it's also fully modeled under. Yeah. Now I'm really questioning it, but you know, to each their own, I guess. Actually, don't. Let's not think too hard about it. There are some interesting individuals out there who will probably really appreciate that. So, you know, let's not think too deep, because it's I don't think I want people coming and to see the figure. My room is off limits now for my own image. You know what? That's fair too. In all honesty, if I do end up like going all in and buying a whole bunch of figures and stuff, I most likely won't show it to anyone. Most likely, if I ever get like the basement figured out and like my streaming setup will be down there, yeah, no one's gonna be looking at it. I'm not gonna be like giving people tours about my streaming room, because they'll be like, no wonder you live with your sister and, you know, you're kind of in her basement. I'm like, whatever. Removable underwear is fully modeled under I had to go through so many people's approval. I know, but at the same time, all these people must have shared like interests in like, you know, getting this product produced. They were very passionate about it, I guess. Uh, no, the removable underwear was also on the original one, I believe. But the difference is that one had nice clothes, one had nice cloth, but this one had a plastic. But to get it off, it's kind of, oh, okay. Yeah, look on its very wise, Astra. No matter how odd it sounds, to each their own. If it ain't hurting yourself or others, don't risk your cringe. Yeah, at this point, it's like, you know, you can judge them in your mind. You know, it's fine. As long as they're happy and they're not hurting anyone, yeah, you do you. But just know that I would be questioning you and judging you in my brain mentally. I won't like, you know, verbally tell you it, but it might show on my face if it's something very, very much the minority take on things. But you know, to each their own. Oh no! Oh, I just saw that one. So it's permanently. That one made me laugh. Hi, Breath. Hello. How are you? Oh, I wasn't at work. I was visiting my newly married cousin for Thanksgiving. I thought we were going to stay long. Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving. Hopefully you had really good food. But that's nice, spending time with, you know, family and stuff. Lula, hello, how are you? I pray now they make a similar one over. Since she actually the best girl from the series. I don't remember much of the series because I think I stopped pretty early in the manga. But I do think that, would I say she's the best girl? Yeah, I think so too. Because who is the other one? The elf, the green hair elf girl and the red hair girl, right? I don't remember their names. The red hair girl in the beginning, I was like, oh yeah, you're cool. And then afterwards, I'm like, I don't know if I really like you. Exactly. I think you're kind of odd for taking the undies off a figure you just ordered first thing out of the box, but who gives a damn about what I think? Yeah, at the end of the day, that's your figure. You do whatever you want with it, as long as you don't tell me anything in detail about it, you know? You know, just tell me like the generals, like, oh my god, I got this figure, and like one feature of it is that you can take off her underwear. And then that's you just have to end it there and don't tell me anything more, and I'll be like, oh my god, that is interesting that you can take off her underwear. But you know, at least it's a feature. You have options, I guess. Need to know basically. Yeah, like I don't need to know the details of it. You just tell me like the important parts and then be like, okay, that's it. Okay, bye. She won't say anything, but she will silently judge you. Totally. I feel like that's what I am. I'm a little bit too much of a non-confrontational person. So I will judge you in my brain, but I won't verbally say it. You know? And then after I'm done talking to you, I will go and, you know, call up my best friend or call up my siblings. It's like, do you know what this person just told me? Can you believe what they just said? Oh my goodness. And then just have like a whole, like, you know, whole talk with them about the individual. I do that a lot actually with my sister. There's actually recently something I'll tell you guys. It's not anything major, but I'll tell you guys after I'm done reading some of the messages. Finally, judging is better than judging. Is it? It probably is. I'm doing good. Day was chilly and cold. How are you? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good. It snowed a lot this week. So we actually got a lot of snow. So it was nice. It looked pretty until you had to shovel the snow or until you had to drive in it. So overall, I'm doing pretty good. Outside is still pretty cold, but the usual. Okay, the main girls are Roxy, childhood friend, the elf. Ah, okay. Sylvie and the red hair sword woman is Eris? Oh yeah, okay. They do sound familiar. I think in the beginning I really like Eris, but then afterwards I'm like, I don't know. But Roxy is she is really cute from what I remember from what the manga drew her as. Wait, who is distinct? Is technically a distant relative cousin who? Wait, who? The red hair girl? Okay, this is getting a little bit too much of a you know, red zone, like red flag area of too much. But you know, as long as they're distant relative, not saying that, you know, it is like cool or whatever, but at least they're distant cousins and not, you know, yeah, whatever. I'll stop talking now. I'm digging myself into a deeper hole. Roxy reminds me of Megumi, and he's also pink. I shall speak for them both, basically. Like people don't need to know that I record. You're just getting what is it? Blackmail material. Remind me not to do anything embarrassing around you then. No, you can. You just won't know if I'm really judging you or not. No, I'll just maybe be mentally judging you, but who knows? If anything, I would only do embarrassing things around my Oshi. Would you though? Would you? But then, you know, but that might be a smart thing to do. That might be like a 300% IQ kind of thing. Because if you do embarrassing things in front of your Oshi will remember you more. Because you're like the one interesting fella in the chat who said something or did something that was like double take kind of material. It's like, so maybe that is like that is the stat, oh my god, my brain is not working right now, but maybe yeah, that is the thing to do to get noticed. Okay, Eris, yeah, they still have the same last name. Okay, I will not think too deep into it. That might be opening too many rabbit holes. She's getting flashbacks to the topic of last stream. What did we even talk about last stream? Last stream. Yes, a little bit of that. I had a good time at my cousin's. I ate some good food. Oh, that is good. They have a beautiful big black cat. And it's super friendly. That's the nice part of like if they have pets and they're like friendly pets. Because I have a friend who has like a cat, and her cat is like, he literally he will attack you at like if you look at him, he will come at you and try to attack you. Like he's terrifying. So it's like I usually avoid going to her place. But it's nice having super friendly animals. And then you're like, oh my goodness, I can pet you without getting my finger gnawed off. Thank God. Blackmail material is so real. You can just do embarrassing stuff around Astra. Show her sister the type of people she hangs out with. I know. You'll make it even worse because my siblings don't even think you guys are real. Okay. She literally thinks you guys, Nothing, Babs, and Lily are all like a figment of my imagination. Which is hilarious because it's like every time sometimes I would like be in like a voice call with Nothing, Lily, and Babs sometimes randomly, and then they just like walk by the office. It's like, who are you talking to? I'm like, my friends on the internet. It's like, friends, I see. And they just give me the judgmental look and walk away. I'm like, that's right, walk away. You don't understand. Wait, is that you, Oliver? It's weird how like YouTube sometimes changes names, but is that you? If it is, hello, hello. If it's not, hello to you. Nani. Oh, Sunny, hello, hello. How are you too? Oh my god, I'm so behind. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes YouTube it changes like the username, so I'm like basing it off of like your profile pic. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is Oliver. But how are you? One day I'm gonna be the interesting fella. I'm gonna pull up to the next con with CFPs in the pimp suit and my Japanese festive duck mask. Oh, I had apple pie with ice cream on it. That's the best. Apple pie with like vanilla ice cream is so good, especially when your apple pie is like nice and warm. Is it worth it though? I don't know if I want to be some infamous weirdo to you. You know what? I don't know. It depends on how you feel. Like if you don't want to be known as the infamous weirdo to me, then probably don't do it. But if you just want to be noticed, because some people just want to be noticed and they don't care if they're known as a weirdo, then you do you. At the end of the day, it just is up to the streamer or your Oshi to decide if you're a weirdo or not. At that point, if they randomly stop reading your messages, then you know that you probably went a little bit too far. Yeah. Asher, your thumbnail is like a little the ugly duckling, but a turkey. Yeah, no, I drew that last year. I'm like, I haven't used this picture in a while, so I'm like, might as well reuse it for the thumbnail. Being remembered by my Oshi is all I care about. But I think it's, yeah, some people are like that. As long as they remember you, it's like, it's okay if they know me as a weirdo. Can't blame her. What? Can't blame my siblings for thinking that I'm like everybody I'm talking to online are like a figment of my imagination. It's really annoying that it seems to change. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes YouTube's doing its thing and it's like confusing me. Like sometimes they put in a feature for like a week and they take it away. I'm like, what's the point? Why are you doing this? Oh, I'm good. We did Thanksgiving lunch. I knocked out right away, right after. I just woke up an hour ago. You know what? That's the best part though. Because after you're done eating and then you just take a long nap, the only issue is it depends on like when you wake up, do you get a stomach ache or if you're good? Because sometimes I know for me, if I overeat and then pass out right afterwards, my stomach does not like it and I just feel like crap for the rest of the day. But you know, if you like feel great afterwards, then you know, that's all that matters. I'll pull up and say quack quack. Oh my god, that'll be so interesting. More weirder, so you know, I didn't say it. I never said anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Can't be me. Um, Eating a lot and falling asleep is tastier than food. Yeah, that's the thing. Like at that moment, it's like great, but then when you wake up and you feel like crap afterwards, it's like not so good. I'm saying it because I know I am. No, you're okay. You're all right. I don't know what Lily and Nothing and Babs thinks, but you know, you're okay. um, what do I want to talk about? There was something wanted to talk about. Oh, interesting thing that happened this week. Apparently, my work, we had like a lot of contract employees for like the busy season, and I guess like the beginning of this week is when all of their contracts ended. So then we like a lot of people left, and the person that I was training and that I was talking about most of the time, who has very what is it, social communication difficulties, I guess that was the word for it. Yeah, he's gone now. It was really weird. I was wondering where he was on Monday, but I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Oh yeah, I never even told you guys about the lunch thing with him. That was interesting. I feel like every time I talk about him, it's always just like, yeah, it was an interesting situation. But yeah, so my lunch thing with him, it was only me and him, and then we went out for lunch. And I don't even know what he was talking about the whole time, let's be honest. I was trying to eat my salad with my, what did I even have that day? I think I had like some like, what's it? I guess it was some salmon dish. But yeah, I was eating my salmon with my salad, and he was just talking about all these random things. Liberated. Yes. If you know, it was actually like, okay, I was like a sigh of relief, because every time he talks to me, I don't know, I like get like a low-key kind of stress because I don't know what he's trying to tell me. So, but yeah, but like that lunch thing was, yeah, him just talking about really random things, and I don't know what he was trying to get to, because he was talking about his family and he was suddenly like saying, oh yeah, like what about you, like what about your family? And I'm like, I really didn't want to talk to him about my family. So I'm like, oh yeah, no, there's nothing much about them, you know, I have parents, like, and siblings, and I didn't go into details because it felt really weird. So I'm like, I don't really want to tell you about like my whole like my life, like outside of work kind of thing. But he was just like really adamant. I'm like, no, I'm no. So yeah, that was an interesting lunch. But yeah, so on Monday I didn't see him, so I'm like, okay, what's going on? And then Tuesday, randomly, I get into work and I get like this one email that's not from internally from like from work. It's like the subject was goodbye. And I looked at it, I'm like, why is the subject line just like literally in capital letters, goodbye? And then he just literally wrote like, oh yeah, if you didn't see me on Monday, it's because, you know, my contract has ended and I was hoping that, you know, they'll keep me for another 2 months. But I guess it was very sudden and, you know, what is it? Friday was my last day, blah, 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 blah. And then at the end of it, he's like, oh yeah, if you're ever interested in, you know, having lunch together or like going to like Christmas, what are they called? Christmas markets? Here is my number. And then I just looked at it. I'm like, yeah, no. But then I also felt really bad for just like really ignoring this message or this email. So I just pretended I didn't see it. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm sorry. I can't. But it was really random and I was like, when he wrote the subject matter, I'm like, who's dying? What's going on? Who's saying goodbye to me? This is weird. But yeah. So that was the interesting thing that happened this week. Besides that, nothing else was really interesting work-wise. But yeah. I'm saying this because I know I am. Come to your stream and we talk about incense, lollies, and yeah, you know what? But then these are interesting. Okay, these are like, you know, topics that create conversations, is what it is. Well, that was spooky. It was very much of like, I don't think I have ever had any like interactions with people who have that big of a communication issues. Like, you know, there's some people that, you know, that they're uncomfortable of like having conversations, and that's totally fine. But I feel like he was very much of like a very didn't understand that he had social communication issues, and he thought he was very normal by asking these questions. But then I was also thinking, yeah, these are very intrusive questions. You know, I'm like, Rhombus, hello, how are you? How are you doing? I try not to overeat, but then I feel bad for leaving so many leftovers. Yeah, but then it's also you at that moment too, because like you usually don't get to eat like, you know, turkey and all that stuff. It's usually only like once a year kind of thing. So then by the time like Thanksgiving rolls around, you're like, oh, I've been craving this, and then you just end up overeating, and then leftovers are there, and then you're eating the leftovers for another week. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm always really bad at it because like Thanksgiving time is when I really do overeat to the point where like I feel like I'm gonna die. Every year it's like that. I don't learn my lessons. But in the moment when I'm stuffing my face, I'm like, this is amazing. I'm imagining you or anybody else in Celestia just minding your own business at a con, but this giant smiley man in a sparkly purple suit and a purple top hat walks with a cane. Talk about, I feel like we'll be, you know, okay, I would be like, the hell? What is going on? But then if we're at a con, I feel like you'll probably see a lot of people dressed up in very interesting costumes. So maybe I wouldn't be raising an eyebrow to it. Yeah, I have parents. Oh my, yeah, like I didn't want to like say anything else. Like I felt like he was very much asking about like, yeah, like my whole like background. And I'm just like, this is too much. We are just like co-workers and not even like ones that I'm like known for a long time. Like I only known you for like maybe 6 months. This is like, whoa, 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 too much. Oh yeah, and then I don't know if he was trying to be like, what is it? What's the word for it? Like sly? About like, oh yeah, like how was like your weekend? Like, do you have kids? And then I'm just like, how, uh, how, how do you go from like, how's your weekends to do you have kids? In the same sentence. I'm like, huh? And I'm like, no, I don't have kids. But yeah, it was good. My weekend. Like it was like really weird. He asked if you, yeah, like randomly. Like, yeah, when we were having lunch, because he was talking about like, oh yeah, like, you know, I like going to like these like I guess farmer markets and like yeah, like farmer markets where like they sell, people just sell random things. And then yeah, that's what he did on his weekend. And then randomly he just like asked. I'm like, the hell? No, but what? Yeah, it was really weird. Oh, I'm pretty good just cooking. Oh, what are you cooking, Rambus? To be fair, people with communication issue probably also lack the little self-awareness. Yeah. I don't know if he lacked a little or a lot, but it was really much of a moment. Oh my god, bro. Yeah. Like, at that point, I wasn't really sure what to say. Because I didn't want to also tell him, like, because if I said no, it's also like, oh, okay, that means you're not. I guess at the same time, would he even think that I was married? He never asked me if I was married. So that was at least one thing he didn't ask me, but he might have just assumed I wasn't because I wasn't wearing any like rings or anything. But it was really weird because I'm just like, huh? How does it go from like how's your weekend to do you have kids? What? What an odd thing to say. Yeah, it was very much of like it like stun locked me for a little bit. Astra had kids once. What are you trying to say, Dai? Ali, hello, how are you? Oh hell, haven't been paying attention. It's almost, oh yeah, can you believe it's almost 2026 though? It's kind of crazy. I feel like this year passed by really fast, but I feel like every year goes by really fast. Like I don't even know what I did this year. And it's already the end of the year. They die from now. Hey. I feel like you're painting me as a very neglectful person. Excuse you. I remember to water my plants and feed my pets. How dare you think that I would be that negligent in taking care of individuals? I think you first asked, I'll think you first ask if you're in a relationship before asking if you had kids. Oh, you are? Yeah, I don't know. It just threw me off. Cause, So you choose to be? No! What do you mean, no? I water my plants and take care of living things when they are given to me or when they are like presented to me as a responsibility. But yeah, he was an interesting individual. And then it's like, what else did he talk? Oh, and then he was talking about when we were having our lunch like whatever it is. Yeah, he was just talking about how he wanted a change in like jobs anyways. Because I guess he didn't really like the job that he has right now with like my company. I don't know why, because it's literally like you literally don't really have to talk to anyone. Like all your communication is through email, which is the best because then you don't have to, you know, try to read tones. You just have to type out a very professional like message to someone and then just send it. But yeah, I don't know what. But he's like, yeah, I don't know if I really like this job. I feel like I would do better in retail. And when he told me that, my brain mentally, like, I was telling myself, like, there's no way you're gonna do good in retail. I'm sorry. But your self-awareness and your communication skills is not the best. So I don't know if any retail store will ever hire you. But then like when I was talking to him, I'm like, oh really? Yeah, that's a good change in pace of what we're doing right now. You know, it's good experience. Yeah, and then he's like, yeah, like I don't have any experience in it, but I feel like I'll do good in it. I'm like, yeah, totally. And then in my brain, I'm like, no, you will not do good in it. I'm sorry to say, you are very delusional if you think you're good at retail. But yeah, no, when he was going on and on about like how he wants a retail job, I'm just like, it's really hard to keep a very neutral facial expression because I was judging real hard in the inside, real hard. Me when I lie, imagine from, oh my god, I'll off myself. He's not fit for working at Astra and Co. I don't know. Like literally, I feel like my job isn't that difficult. I feel like my job is pretty good because you're not out in the elements and you're like in like a semi-comfy situation where like you're kind of in front of a screen for most of it. Unless you're like doing like analysis and stuff, so you have to be on the side. But most of the time it's mainly just like looking at a screen and then sometimes sending out emails. So it's a pretty comfortable job. But apparently, you know, it's not his cup of tea. And he wasn't doing that good in it anyway, so it is what it is. She lies as easy as she breathes. Oh, you don't understand how hard it was though. Like, oh. I was trying to find really good neutral words to tell him. Be like, yeah, no, that's a good idea. Like, yeah, sometimes right now it might be hard to find a retail job. But maybe wait until like December when like they're hiring like seasonal, like, you know, Christmas time people. Sorry, I had to cough. I'm a little bit sick still. I'm doing better than last weekend, but I'm still getting over like a cold. But yeah, no, I was trying real hard. Trying to find very neutral like comments to his adamant I'm so much better for retail, or he wanted like a customer service job within the company. I'm like, no. Mentally I'm like, you're gonna make us lose more business than getting us more business. So maybe it's a good idea that we don't have any openings right now for customer service. But yeah, he was very adamant about having a more customer interaction type of job than what he has right now. I'm like, okay. Astra was hitting him with the I was trying real hard. I was trying real hard not to give him the hell look. You know, one of the raised eyebrows and everything. Was he thinking it would help with his communication skills? The thing is, I don't think he knows that he has communication issues. Like, he's very confident in everything he says. So I literally think he just thinks that he would do better in like a customer service type job. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know that he has communication issues, because the things he says, it's very much of like, I don't think you need to tell me this kind of situation. You know? But who knows? He is doing his own thing now outside of the company. So I don't have to worry about it no more. So it's all good. But it was an interesting, I feel like this was a very interesting interaction. I feel like I haven't really experienced that type of like stress in a while. Of like trying to train someone that also had some very bad communication skills. You know, there's some, like, I've trained people who are like very introverted, because I'm one too, so usually they just answer your questions, whatever, it's fine. But he was very much of like wanting to be an extrovert, but very like awkward extrovert. So I was like, okay. We can't communicate, but without the beauty to carry social interaction. Yeah. Basically. But Komi doesn't even talk, does she? I feel like she's just very much there. He let you know that he's there. Oh wait, you were training him? I don't know why I made up in my head that he was coming on. No, like I was training him for the job, but halfway through, because usually we train them for about like 3 months, and then they go through like a quick like kind of like preview test to see if they know what they're doing, and then we just kind of let them do their thing. And then if they have questions, they will come and ask you. But usually it's just 3 months of straight training, and then you just release them to the world. And you know, whatever they do, it's up to them. And like, they're signing off on whatever they're working on. So if they have any mistakes after the 3-month training, then it's on them. And it's like not on me anymore. But within the 3 months, if he does anything wrong, then it's on me. Like, I have to take the fall for it. So yeah. Yeah. No, but after the training, he did like come up a whole bunch of times, not asking questions, but like randomly trying to like have conversations kind of thing. That's why it got to the point where I'm like, do you even work? Like, do you not have anything like assigned to you? Like, do you need things to do? It got to that point where I'm like, okay. Oh, mostly through writing. Yeah, I never really watched Komi. I kind of like assumed that she was very much like, I don't really talk kind of thing. Noob Gamer, hello, how are you? How are you doing? No, he got the job just to talk to you. Who knows? Well, he's not there no more, so that's like one thing off of my plate that I had to like stress about. Every time I go into work, it's just like, oh, please don't talk to me today. I have so many things to do. Oh, I like reading. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't have enough time. I wish I had more time, because there's so many mangas that I want to read or like catch up on. So yeah, but I heard that it's a really good series though. Komi Can't Communicate. People said that the anime is pretty good too, so I don't know. I love Komi. I wish the anime came back. I need to fill the void. Ah, leave soon. Yeah, I don't actually know what animes are actually airing right now. I haven't really been looking. The trap character that MC friend was my favorite. He was really good. Oh, he had a really good bit. Really. I really need to catch up on anime. Haven't been watching for a while. Yeah, I know, me too. Yeah, it's been a while. Like maybe what was the last anime that I watched all the way? I'm not done Uma Musume. I still have season 3 to finish. But the most recent one that I remember that I finished, what is it? Free Run? I think it was Free Run. It's either Free Run or was it Apothecary Diary? I didn't finish season 2 of it, of Apothecary Diaries, but I did watch season 1. So it's either Free Run or Apothecaries, but it's been a while. Hachimi is really funny. Okay, maybe whenever I find time, I'll watch it. I do have to finish Uma Musume though. Nothing has been asking me if I finish season 3, because he wants my take on like how I thought about the whole series, because apparently him and Lily have their opinions are very different about the whole series. So he's waiting for me to finish it to see if I have like, if my opinions matches his or Lily's. But I haven't finished season 3. So whenever I talk to him, he always asks me, he's like, oh yeah, did you finish it yet? I'm like, no, not yet. Now I'm really curious though, what like their takes on it are. He just wants you to agree. That's what I think. I think that like him and Lily have very like much of like a total opposite view on it, and he just needs someone to like be like the one that like is the one that makes the final decision, like to see who is more on the right, who is right and who is wrong kind of thing. But I feel like I don't know if they'll like any of my my takes on it because I have so much to talk about like season 2, which is like it might not be the best for either of them. So Apothecary Diaries was good. Yeah, season 1 was really good. I have to find time to watch season 2 though. I do like how like the main character, she isn't like the typical like main character. She's very much of like independent and like you don't need nobody. I'm like, yes, I like that. Hopefully she stays like that and she doesn't end up becoming like the typical main female characters in animes. But who knows? But I do like her personality. Watch Konosuba? I think I only watched a couple episodes of like... Yeah, I think I only watched a couple episodes when it first came out. And I never watched it. I don't know why though. Oh, I'm bringing Peak. That is... Oh, Precure is so good. Not gonna lie, when I was younger, I did watch a lot of like the Precure series. But yeah, I don't know about their most recent ones, but definitely their older ones, I remember watching it a lot. It was really good. He wants validation, most likely. They need a tiebreaker. I wonder, but I wouldn't leave it to Astra State. That's the thing, because I feel like I feel like Lily is more of the emotional one who really likes the sentimental stuff. Nothing is more of like he enjoys the sentimental stuff, but he's more of he can see the bigger picture and is like can see more of like the other stuff. I feel like I'm just a shit talker. Like sentimental, like, you know, sappy stuff is out the window. I don't care about that. But why do they do this? I feel like I would be questioning everything and I would just put in a third situation. At that point, then it's like none of us wins at that point. Astra hates love and feelings. That's the thing. I feel like I'm much of the type where it's like very scientific. It's like whatever. Like love, okay, it's good in like a little bit, but too much of it is too much. You know? She wants crime and murder. Hey, but those are the best animes though. Like mystery animes, they used to have a lot of them. Now, not so much. But like when they had like the peak of it, or even like for Japanese dramas, TV series, where they had like a lot of mystery ones, I was like binge watching all of that. But now it's like all romance and like school life and stuff. It's just like, that's too much. Where is the crime? Where is the detectives? Where is all of that? None of it's there no more. So sad. But yeah. Because my take, because I think nothing asked me about what I thought about like season 2 of Uma Musume. I don't know if you guys watched all of season 2 of Uma Musume, but in season 2, Heo like breaks her leg like 3 times. Like the first time it's like it's sad, but by the second time she breaks her leg, it's like, the hell, girl? Like why are you breaking your leg every 2 seconds? And then by the third time, you just give up. You're just like, okay, here we go again. She break her leg again. Inspiration. That's the thing. The first one, it was like very much of like, oh no, this is bad. Okay, another fracture. But yeah. Like the first one is like, okay, yeah, this is really bad. But she'll like bounce back and she'll be good. And then she does bounce back and she's good. And then she like breaks her leg again. And I'm just like... Again? Really, girl? Really? Yeah, I was very much that. Like, I feel like Lily would be so emotional about it. Lily would be like, oh no, oh no, she's like, you know, she broke her leg again. Nothing would be like, no. But why? Like, he would question it a little bit. Like, maybe after the second one, he'll be like, again. But he'll still be very much of like, oh no, she broke her leg. I'm just like, girl, come on. Very much a very non-emotional one out of the 3. Probably, okay, out of the 4 of us, I feel like I'm probably the most unemotional one out of them all. Adan, hello, how are you? How are you doing? That's because you don't take inspiration from love stories like you do from crime documentaries. That might be true. Jesus, you might be right. But they're not as interesting, I'm sorry to say. Have you ever watched Psychopaths? I know it's not detective anime, but I like, oh no, I did watch it. I watched it a long time ago though. I don't really remember much about it, but it got really dark though, which was interesting. The ending was similar though. I don't really remember the ending, but I do remember watching it, and then I don't remember which scene was it, but that scene like really terrified me. Lily feels her pain for the broken leg, and Astra hopes the other leg breaking. No. I'm just like, come on, girl. You broke your leg again? I wouldn't wish her to break her leg, okay? That's too much. That's too like psychotic. That is not me. What are we talking about? Adam, we're talking about Uma Musume, the anime, season 2. I don't know if you watched it or have watched it, but yeah, it was just like one of the Uma Musume's breaks her leg like 3 times, and I'm just like, too many. Oh, I'm good. Finally free from the never-ending call. Oh, that's good to hear. Remember to drink a lot of water though, to make sure that your body is really healthy and hydrated so you don't get sick again. I do feel you. I did end up getting sick this week, so I'm like getting better, but I still have like a stuffy nose and stuff. Astra the victim blamer. No, that's not me. I'm just saying. At that point, girl, maybe it's not meant to be. But at the end, she does win. She does win the race, so it is what it is. I thought bones were supposed to get stronger after they heal. No, apparently after you have one break, you have a higher chance of re-breaking the bone, which I understand, but at the same time, in an anime, you don't expect her to break her leg 3 times. You know? Okay, the second one, I was still kind of like, oh, you broke it again, which makes sense. Okay, fine. But like redemption, you're gonna heal up that leg, and then it's like, it's never gonna happen again. And then she breaks it a 3rd time. I'm just like, this is a cycle. That sounds like something a psycho would say. Zula, shh. Doesn't send it to Lily. Like, actually, what? What about? No. But you do. Well, the thing is, you do agree with me though, right? Because Lily is more. She's more of the emotional, like passionate one. I feel like in our group, compared to like me, where I'm very much of a. Like, I don't really show it with like emotions and stuff. Like I understand people's like I'm compassionate, but then at the same time I don't really show it a lot. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not like heartless. I'm still coughing. I should be fine. Oh no. Just drink more liquids. Make sure to stay hydrated. It does have a habit of I do not. Hush you. Don't paint a picture of me like that. How dare you? Does that make sense? A repair is generally a weak point. Yeah, because of when they when they heal over the broken part, when your body heals over it, it is the weakest part. So usually if you break your leg or your arm again, it's usually on the same spot. Is what I heard. I don't know. I haven't broken any bones. But the doctor recommends me to get. Right. But I'm scared they find something that needs a lot of rest. I have to. But that's the thing though, because you should probably. Or I'll die. But the thing is, like, if you don't catch it right now, it's gonna be worse when it gets. When whatever it is gets worse, you know? There's always like a fine balancing act with all those things. I also do understand, like, if you spend time doing like checkups and stuff, it does take up the time that you need to go to work and stuff. It's a fine line. Are you sure? You say you're not heartless, but no, I feel like I'm more of the type that doesn't really show it, okay? And the way I say things, it may sound very heartless, but I'm not. You know? Like if it's a real life person who broke their arm or broke their leg, I would be very compassionate about it. But this is like an anime, and you don't expect her to break her leg 3 times. Work-life health balance is hard. It is, especially when it's like if your work is very much a very demanding job. It's hard to like find time to be able to like make sure that you get your checkups and stuff. Sure. You know what? Hush you, Jesus. Got it. Uh. Oh, they. Hello, hello. How are you, konnichiwa? Am I right? You are. If you're trying to say hello. Though my Japanese is not that great, so you know. But you are correct. Hello. How are you? How are you doing? You won't silence the truth. Shh. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like you're spreading misinformation here. All right. I feel like you need to be you need proof. I need references of all of these things you're stating that I am, which I am not. How dare you? Oh, I work at kind of like an Indonesian version of Amazon, so it's very demanding. Yeah, any like job that does a lot of like delivery things. No, that makes sense. Oh, hopefully your hours aren't that bad though. Hopefully it's not like you're running like the because I know in Asia they have a lot of like delivery things where like they do night deliveries where you order it and they guarantee like you'll get it at your door like the next day, like by like what 8 a.m. in the morning. So hopefully you're not on like those shifts, because definitely doing night shifts are the worst. I haven't had to do any night shifts, but like my dad does. Well, my dad did do them, and yeah, they were like the worst because it feels like your like whole day is kind of gone, because then you're working all through the night and then you sleep for like most of the day, and then you wake up just to go back to work, and it just feels like your day is like not optimized at that point. I feel like you're lying, gaslighting. No, that is you. I feel like you are gaslighting me, and I feel like you are lying. How dare you try to turn it over and say it's a me problem? How long have I been streaming? An hour and a half? Okay, we're still good. I did say that I'm gonna try to keep this stream a little bit shorter, so then, you know, you guys can enjoy the rest of your Thursday. But then a lot of you guys are probably already home and like are done with Thanksgiving. But you know, and no, keep yapping. Just keep yapping about random things. So who's the lucky guy who got his foot broken 3 times by Astra? No, I did not break anyone's foot. How dare you? What kind of information are you? Where are you getting this information from, Adon? Where? And shifting the blame to the victim. You're really impressing. No. I feel like you're gaslighting me now. How dare you? No, don't go yet. No, we're good. We can probably chat for, I don't know, another 30 minutes? An hour? Give or take, depending on if I run out of things to talk about or you guys get tired. Either or kind of thing. He leaves no technique unused. Oh, I bet we can yap. We can yap her into a 90. You know what? In all honesty, you probably could. I feel like we go on so many different tangents that it would probably be another 90 minutes to like another like 2 hours. Who knows? What's the common Thanksgiving food in Canada, Astra? That's the thing. In Canada, our Thanksgiving was last month. But usually it's like the typical like turkey. Turkey, mashed potatoes, some type of roast. Depending on like how big of like a dinner you're doing. It's either like, what is it, roast ham? Or like roast beef. But since like my family does like a really big like family dinner with a lot of people, we usually have like all of that. So it's like a really big like feast for my family. So we have a lot of food. This is why half the time I'm like dead after eating. Don't tell Asher until it's 60 plus minutes. I know. I don't even pay attention to the time and then I look at it, it's like, what happened? Probably epic Lisa's there. No, how dare you? I have proper food for Thanksgiving. And why does it make it sound like I'm like a what is it? A rabbit that eats only like only eats leaves. How dare you? Turkey, like the turkey guy, Turkish guy, or I don't know. Is it the bird turkey? The bird. Oh my god! I guess that would make, yeah, that would be a little bit confusing, huh? Poultry with maple syrup. I have never had it, but it would sound pretty good though when you think about it. It'll be kind of like a maple glaze, right? It's really dumb Canada copy Thanksgiving and makes it take place at a workshop. Did we copy or did you take it from us? Who actually started Thanksgiving? Who can take the actual title of inventing Thanksgiving? You don't got no proof. What if Canada had it first? This is why we have it in October. And sometimes we just have like, yeah, we just have some donuts on the side. Does Canada really put maple syrup on everything? Not me, I don't. But it might be that I'm not a real Canadian. I can tell you that I use ketchup a lot for a lot of food. Yeah. But not a lot of maple syrup. Oh, sorry, give me 1 second. Who is messaging me? Sorry, give me a second. Sorry. My sister wanted to ask me something. I'm like, wait, give me a second. Me when I get confused and cook the whole country of turkey for Thanksgiving. Just, you know, every year turkey gets a little bit smaller. Thanksgiving involved from the 1621 harvest feast, and was established in the national holiday through the persistent efforts of Sir Dale and proclaimed. Really, really. You know what? To be honest, probably I don't even know how Thanksgiving became Thanksgiving in Canada. So whatever you say, most likely would be true. If Canada had Thanksgiving first, then the US is just. You're welcome. Ketchup even in desserts? Well, no, not in desserts, but like I eat it with like my chicken and like what else do I eat it with? My eggs. Like my yeah, my eggs I eat it with ketchup. What else? I think that's the only two things really. Yeah. It's been over a second. Like, shh. Don't sweat the details, okay? Chill, relax. Asher would be the type to put ketchup on dessert. No, okay, but it's different though. Canadian ketchup is different than American ketchup though. It is a little bit sweeter, but I would not put it on desserts, okay? There is a fine line, okay, of being okay with ketchup on everything and just being a little bit too unhinged. If Thanksgiving is originated from the harvest feast, then Indonesia has a lot of those. Yeah, I think they're just called differently based on like wherever you are in the world. Because I'm pretty sure in China it's also called something else. Yeah. Isn't it in August? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure there is one. In China. I don't remember if it's under like the Mooncake Festival. Not the Mooncake Festival. It's like one or the other ones for it. I don't know much, sadly, about my historical ancestry of things. I'm pretty sure like Asia has their version of it too. Also, what kind of ketchup? Sweet, spicy? No, it's sweet. I like the normal sweet ketchup. I can't deal with spiciness. I have a baby's palate for spice, so the most I can do is probably like peppercorn, like black pepper. Anything more than that, it's a little bit too much. It could be sweeter than sugar and it'll still be wrong. What? Is it different? I don't know that. American ketchup is already... I don't know. I feel like the last time I was in the US, which was a while ago, but yeah, definitely your ketchup does taste a little bit different than Canadian ketchup. I don't know what it is, but like there is like a slight difference in taste. So maybe it's just was it like a placebo effect that I think that it is, but who knows. US probably uses ultra high fructose corn syrup for ketchup. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how, like, you know, what's actually in it. I just know that there is a difference. I can definitely tell you, like, when I was in Japan, their ketchup is straight up like tomato paste. Like, their ketchup is really different. Even when you go to like McDonald's and like KFC and stuff, their ketchup is like different. Spicy ketchup is so peak. Is it? I don't think I ever really tried it. I might have. I don't know. I usually try to stay away from spicy things because I like to enjoy my food without like having my like tongue die and having my taste buds like be non-existent. um. Oh, Adrian. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Adrian. I can't. I'm really bad with names. But hello, hello. How are you? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Oh, I'm gonna blame it on me. Just it's late at night. My brain is not functioning. Sadly, that's what I'm gonna go with. But how are you? Welcome, welcome. Spice is acquired taste. You just lack the training. Yeah, I don't know if I want to train myself to eat spicy food. I'm sorry. I'm like, I would like to taste my food without like my tongue burning and my lips burning. You know, it's just why do you want the pain? Why? Honestly, we probably do use corn syrup. We put that on everything, but I feel like in Canada too, we probably put it a lot in our food too. I wouldn't be surprised in all honesty. Imagine not handling spicy food. Wow. Wow, what is this? You're just kicking people while they're down, I see. You know? I have nothing to say to that because it's true. It's like I can't deal with spicy food. Need I remind you the last time I did the two times spicy noodle challenge? Literally died after the stream. Out of commission for a little bit. Oh, but then Indonesia is among the top countries with the most people with diabetes, but still. I feel like what I read is like recently, I know Asia recently has been having a high spike in people with like diabetes because it's all of like the bubble tea and stuff. Apparently like it's trending a lot more, and like yeah, just sugary foods in general. Because like usually Asia was pretty good at like not having, like you had it under control for like diabetes and sugar intake. But I think recently with like the popularity of like bubble teas and a whole bunch of sugary drinks, it's been like rising is what I read. I don't know how accurate it is, but yeah. Well, I only had a small piece of turkey just to say I had turkey today. Yeah, in all honesty, I'm not a big fan of turkey. Turkey's a little bit too dry for me. I usually go for like the honey ham or like the roast beef, and then just like a whole bunch of like stuffing and mashed potatoes. But I usually try to avoid the turkey because I'm not a big fan of like the turkey. But yeah, no, I usually just take like a small piece just to like show that I actually ate it. But yeah, I had a much bigger helping of ham with cranberry sauce. Oh yeah, just like even with your what is it? Your stuffing with cranberry sauce and some gravy. Perfect. That is like my favorite thing to look forward to, is like the stuffing. Stuffing is my like favorite thing for Thanksgiving. Actually, you need to understand that spice makes your tongue more sensitive so you can taste the food more. And it's never ending party animal, but it just hurts. I would be more focused on the pain than actually enjoying the food I'm eating because I probably won't be able to taste it because the pain will overpower my taste buds. You really need to do the spicy noodle thing again. Oh my god, that was the worst. I'm surprised I actually finished all the noodles though. But then they come out with like a 4 times spice now, or is that 3 times spice? I don't remember. But Oh yeah, and then there was a trending noodle in Japan that was like apparently even spicier than the Korean one. What was it? Like some spicy like yakisoba. So that one was interesting. Maybe no, I'm not gonna open that can of worms. No, never mind. I won't even put that out there. I was just gonna say maybe I can get my sister to get one of those from Japan, and we'll do a stream of that. But I'm like, no, I do not want to die, so scratch that. We'll pretend I never said anything about that. Chocolate, hello, how are you? Juan, I'm so sorry I butchered your name, but hello, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving. I'm sorry I butchered your name. I'm really bad with names. I never had turkey. Educate me, actually. It's just a really big, like, I want to say it's almost like a giant chicken. But it's like drier. But I feel like chicken itself is pretty dry in itself. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a big fan of it, in all honesty. In the end of the day, turkey's not my favorite. Breaking news. Astra hates turkey, the bird, the poultry, not the country. Okay. How dare you try to make a controversial thing out of this? Okay, question. Why Westerners love to put fruit on their... I think it depends, because then sometimes when you have something that is like savory, it's usually savory sweet kind of goes together sometimes. I don't know why, it just works out. But yeah. You should try strawberry shortcake noodle. I don't know that. See, that's the thing. When they say noodles, I assume that they're gonna be like, you know, savory, like, you know, the typical noodles. But if it's a strawberry shortcake noodle, it's like it's sweet noodles, and it's just like, I think it messes with my brain. Because then when you're like eating it, you're expecting it to taste like the usual noodles, but if it's sweet, it's just like it like throws off your brain. What was it that I was eating last time? I don't remember what it was, but it was the same kind of thing. I was expecting it to be like savory, but it was like really sweet, and it threw me off. And I obviously didn't finish it. I don't remember what it was. Spicy soup do sound kind of miserable because you feel the pain on your tongue. Yeah, and then there's like there's this one Chinese type of spice. What is it called? What is it called in English? Give me a second. I don't know what it's called in English. I don't even know if I spelt it right. I did not spell it right. What is it called? Does it not have like an English word for it? Maybe there is no English word for it. Oh, the Szechuan peppers. Yeah, the ones where it makes your tongue tingly, and it's just like it's just pain. Yeah, that one. Like, I don't understand why anyone wants that as a soup base, but then you can get that for like hot pot, and it's just like pain, and I don't understand at all. I think the spicy noodles from Korea gives cancer because it says in the ingredient. I think it's just like the spice of it. Sometimes it like reacts with your stomach, which isn't really good. Because I know where is it? Somewhere in Europe, I know that they banned it, but then everywhere else seems like they're still using it. So I'm assuming that it shouldn't be that bad, but who knows. Um, but yeah, apparently it's just, maybe it's just like really spicy that it might react with your stomach lining of some sort. I don't remember what they said about it. But also do tell your sisters to get it for stream. Yeah, I'll see. I don't know if they still have it. I don't know if it was only a specialty thing or limited thing, because you know how Japan always does like the limited time type of thing. Like I remember seeing it on like YouTube, like someone trying it. I don't know if it was like a really old clip or whatever. I'll see if she can get it. Will I ever eat it on stream? No. I'll probably maybe make it like a goal. We have to hit a certain amount of like subs or like something before I like, you know, subject myself to that pain. Because, you know, I can't give you guys this for free. You guys gotta... You guys have to work for this if I'm gonna be in pain, okay? I can't just give this to you. No. What about crispy chicken? I do like crispy chickens. Like, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of turkey. Like the poultry, it's a little bit too dry. Don't hate me for reporting facts. It is not the facts though. I feel like you are misguiding the truth, you know. Isn't that all peppers? No, the Szechuan peppers, it's like, it's a weird like numbing to the tongue. It's like, it's hot, but it also like feels like you put like anesthetic or anesthesia on your tongue. Like you can't feel your tongue. It's actually really bad. But yeah, I don't know why people like that. I don't understand. But you know, people who enjoy spicy food enjoy it for a reason. Yeah, the one I got, oh, dizzy from eating. Yeah, I feel like it depends, because yeah, when I ate it, it was pretty bad, but it's also because I don't really eat spicy things, so that was probably the worst idea if that was like my first meal of the day too. So yeah, I got like pretty bad afterwards. When I was eating it, I thought I was gonna die. We need a spicy food goal again. I know. I have to think about this though, because like I feel like if I ever eat those like spicy yakisoba, I might actually literally die on stream. I might A, die on stream, or B, puke on stream, and I don't want to do either of those, so I'll think about it. I heard that chili evolved to be spicy to repent pest. It's supposed to be kind of like poison, but then some human taste it and be like, this is some... I feel like that's a lot of things. I feel like just in general, humans are just like, you know, like pufferfish. It's poisonous, but it's like, but we can eat it. Like, I'll figure out a way to cut it. You know? Humans just like to tempt death in general. And it's like, oh yeah, this thing could be this thing is poisonous, but you know, it's still edible. 2 legs and ash. No, I will not do that. How dare you? Don't put these goals and like expect me to like do what you say. You can do that. Will I eat the spicy noodle? No. How many subs? I have to think about this. Okay, in all honesty, I don't know if I want to like relive that situation. The first time we did it, I was literally dying. So I'll think about it. It has to be a pretty high number though, let's be honest. can't just give this to you for free. All right. Turkey is only good because we have it once a year. Yeah. Even though, like, even then, I like take a really small piece of the turkey. I don't eat a lot of it. 1,500 subs and Astra would eat authentic spicy mapo tofu on stream. That's been cooked by no, not doing that. Do you know that feeling when you see the day before it comes? It's deja vu. One of those I get you more view. But that's the thing. Do I want to put myself through that pain just to get more viewers? It'll be nice to get more viewers, but I feel like it's also like setting like a bad precedence of like, you know, if for me to get more views, I'm gonna subject myself to all this pain. No. That feels like a very vicious cycle I do not want to promote. Did you know that birds are immune to the oh my god, I can't say that word right now. The spice in peppers. The chemical that makes... Yeah, I heard that. I also heard that like birds can't hiccup. I don't know if that's a true thing. Is it hiccup or burp? I don't remember. It's one or the other. Just random facts about birds. But yeah, I heard that, yeah, they don't have it. That's why they can eat it and then be totally fine. Yeah, animals that hate spice also don't spread seeds far. Makes sense. And birds that don't taste spice spread seeds far. Yeah. Which is like smart. But at the same time, it's like Mother Nature is like working her magic. Like, who would have thought, kind of thing. You know, people lie to us because goldfishes aren't gold. They are goldish orange. Well, you know, I don't know. In all honesty, the way people name things, I sometimes question it too. It's like, how do they figure out these names when it makes no sense? It's like, how did you come up with the name goldfish when they're not technically gold? You know? Like, was their definition of gold different back then compared to what it is now? I'm not surprised that in the future there's a takoyaki with blue ring octopus in it, or some stir-fry Portuguese. No more. Also, caffeine is poison developed by plants to kill insects. It reacts to the same in humans as insects. But we're so big that it doesn't kill us. Yeah, humans just like to test death in general. Every time we're like, yeah, this could have killed us, but why? But you know, but it tastes good. You know, don't view is not worth it. Yeah, in all honesty, that's the thing. I feel like if anything, I'll just have like a bite of it, and if it is like too much, I would like tap out, and for sure. But definitely, I wouldn't just do this just for the views. Because I feel like that would be a little bit too much. I feel like that would be a little bit too shallow in a sense of like getting people to view your streams. Like, yeah, it's nice to grow fast like that, but then like how many of them are actually gonna stay? I feel like they're only there to see the suffering, and when they see you suffer, they're like, okay, I saw it all. That's all I needed. Bye. Okay, I may need to leave and do some stuff. Astra and chat, remember to. Thank you for dropping by, Jesus. No, not 2 likes and spicy food. Not gonna happen. But thank you for staying for so long. I really do appreciate it. So get out of here. Go do your stuff. And if Astra and I should, no, get out of here. Go away. Leave. It's not worth it, Astra. Burying your behind for viewers, torture. You're like, I know. Last time it was pretty bad. What would happen if we take all poison from all animals and fuse them? I don't know. I feel like you would assume that it would be like, you know, very potent like poison, but I feel like depending on what it is, they might neutralize each other, because some poisons actually interact differently depending on like what it's mixed with. You know how some things, some poisons are really potent when it's just like by itself, but when you add a little bit of like what is it, water, it dilutes it. Or if you add like something that's fatty, like if you drink milk, it would like, you know, would neutralize the poison and stuff. So I feel like even if you combined all the poisons of all animals, it might not be as poisonous as you think, you know? Because like the way things react to each other might actually make it less of a poisonous thing. What extreme you think you could do for the Jesus already has stuff to do. I know, right? He's a busy individual. Guess you get ready for his birthday next. Oh yeah, you're correct. That's when what is it? The wise men, the 3 wise men, and then what is there a goat? I don't know. I don't know the birth of Jesus and how it works. All I remember is there's the 3 wise men. That's all I know. Why do you know so much about poison, Asher? What? I don't know. I may or may not have a book dedicated to poisonous plants. That is a very interesting book. If I do have it, I may or may not have it, but it is a very interesting book. Who knew that there's so many poisonous plants lurking everywhere in the world? But it's interesting. That's all I can say. Yeah, a lot of our medicine is a combination of poisonous. But that's the thing in general, when you think about it, everything is poisonous at the right like dosage, right? Like water can be poisonous if you drink enough of it, right? It just depends on how much it takes to actually be deemed poisonous to the human body. The 3 wise men, Astra, Babs, and Lily, and the goat. Why is nothing the goat? Unless you mean he's you know, the greatest of all time. So I'm like, oh, okay. But then when I first read that, I'm like, why is he the animal? What happened? Then who would be the baby in that scenario? I had to single someone and he's a man. True, but still, why? I feel like you're doing nothing a disservice by calling him that. Astra is a former drug dealer. Like the one guy from Breaking Bad. Nah. No. I do not have the same type of degree to be able to be like that. I remember too much water just dilutes minerals, and bit of stuff in the body. It's not functional. Yeah, basically, if you drink too much water, your body will basically suck out all the salt in your body and it swells up your brain. And then in the end, the thing that happens is that your brain starts swelling too much, and then you basically, you know, have like brain damage. That's the major cause of water poisoning when you drink too much water. It's usually something to do with your brain first, and then slowly goes to like your other like organs that they malfunction because um your body's basically dispelling all of your salt. And you have like a higher water concentration than your salt concentration. So then your water would rush into all of the cells and push out all of the salt. And then it basically swells up all of like your internal organs. Very, very dangerous. It goes the same way if you have too much salt in your system. So it, you know, it's the same concept. The baby, the MPreg. Aw, baby. Oh, this headcanon is getting more unhinged in every second. You're definitely I don't think I should be the baby. A woman died from water toxicity in the yeah. That was like one of the biggest cases of it. Usually most people, you have to drink a lot of water for that to happen, and most people don't even drink enough water in general. So usually you don't really hear anything about, you know, someone being like poisoned by water. But because of that like contest, she did drink a lot of water in like a very short amount of time, which was really bad. She did end up passing away, sadly. So yeah. On conclusion, water causes brain damage. Don't drink water. No, drink water, but obviously don't. I'm not telling you to drink like a 20 liter thing of water in like an hour. Okay. Oh. But water is very important for you. Always stay hydrated. I have a hack. I don't if it works for others, but it works for me. Wanna hear? Yeah, what's your hack? Let's hear it. I'm curious what it is. The gift of 3 wise men brought to Jesus. Gift of memberships. Basically, they're like Oprah, but like before Oprah was a thing. It's like you get a membership, and you get a membership. And what do you get? You're right, membership. You don't want to be a baby, and you don't want to be a parent. Make up your mind. Can I just be there? You know, just like chilling on the sidelines. Oh, my hack is when I eat sugar. If I don't want to get diabetes, I eat salt after. Then I drink water. But I feel like as long as you don't eat like sugar all the time, like don't eat like a chocolate bar every like 2 hours, I feel like you should be okay. Because I feel like in general, most people's like sugar intake, it is high, but it's not to the point where it's like really bad, unless you're drinking like soda or pop every meal, then that is an issue. But I feel like if you have like a chocolate bar here and there, I think you should be fine without getting diabetes. Most people, your body's pretty good at regulating your sugar intake, unless you like drink pop as like your main source of liquid. Then that is that is a issue in itself. Astra wants to be an NPC. I see. Yeah, that's like the best. Because then you have basically no commitments as being the main character of trying to save the world, trying to save like the main, like, the main, leading people. You can just do your thing in the background. Unless you're the NPC that has to get like slaughtered by like the monsters, then okay, then maybe not be the NPC at that rate. But overall, there's less commitment. Astra is in the permanent state of being the angsty young adult holding onto her childhood girlfriend. Wow. Wow. All right there. All right. I see. Oh, welcome back. Hello, hello. Oh, I eat sugar all the time, but nothing bad happens because I eat salted peanuts and drink water or eat salty chips. I don't know if that actually really helps though when I think about it, because then your body still already has like the sugar in it, right? So I feel like you're just also increasing your salt intake at that point too. Because I feel like even if you eat something sweet and then you eat something salty afterwards, it doesn't really balance it out, because like your body still has to break down both of them to process it for like your like muscles and stuff. So I feel like at that point you might be increasing both your sugar and your salt intake. But then I'm not a doctor, so I most likely am wrong, but that's just like how my brain is thinking it. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Lucky, hello, hello, how are you? Aren't every NPC just built to be some kind of fodder? Because it's killed by monsters or get bullied by them. True, but maybe I can just be the one that's like not even like, I'm like in like the really back far corner that you don't even know exists. So if you don't even know I exist, that means the monsters and whatever don't even know I exist either, you know? Just consume food in moderation and get, yeah. In the moral of the story is just, control everything. Everything in moderation is probably better than in like overconsumption. Peanuts have good fiber, so it helps regulate blood sugar. Yeah, but what if they're like super salted? I feel like then you're also increasing your salt intake for the day. I guess that makes sense. If you don't want to get diabetes, just move a lot. Sugar just energy source. You only need to burn it. Yeah, but if you just don't like exercising, just manage your sugar intake. Peanuts is a pretty good comic strip. They are. I totally love like Snoopy in the Peanut comic strips. But you're already noticed by MC Astra. You can't be an NPC in the background anymore. True. But I can be delusional and think that I am, Since I have ADHD, that makes sense too. I feel like I do have like friends who have like ADHD, and they are very much more like active in the sense of like their mind is going so fast. Sometimes I'm always curious of what they're thinking of, because they're they're always thinking about like 10 different things all at once, and I just get like I get like confused by what they're trying to tell me sometimes, because they're talking to me about one thing first, and then they totally jump the topic into another thing, and I'm like so lost. So I'm like always curious about what their mind is actually thinking about right now, or like how they're like looking at everything. Don't get diabetes. China sucks. My body hates me. Oh, during thing. Oh no, that is true. I ate too much carbs. Didn't use enough insulin. I did an hour and a half workout. My blood sugar is still not. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Lucky. Yeah, I think that's like the worst part, because then you can't really even enjoy like dinners and stuff, because you always have to manage like your intake of things. I'm sorry to hear that, Lucky. Um, doesn't even have to be strenuous activity. Just walking will improve your body. If that's all you can do. True. Will I ever do that? I do that sometimes. When I say sometimes, it means walking from my car to my workplace, which is probably about 20 steps. Let's be honest, I'm like the worst for exercising in general. Bear Factor, hello, hello, how are you? How are you doing? Oh, Tune, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. What do you think the worst time? What do you think the worst time you need a root canal is? I feel like any time is the worst time for a root canal. Are root canals really painful? Well, they're not really painful, because I guess you do get like anesthesia and whatever it's called for it, so you won't feel it, but like I'm pretty sure it's like they like basically drill into the tooth, right, to remove like the nerve in it, I believe is what it is. I feel like no matter what, it's painful. And any time is the worst time for it. When you have ADHD, if you are daydreaming, you might stay like that for hour. Oh, okay, hour one and fall asleep. But my eyes are, oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, when you say right before Thanksgiving, you know my, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it got a little bit better. Like, what do you mean by like right before? Like a day before Thanksgiving, or like a couple days before Thanksgiving? Because at least if it's a couple days before Thanksgiving, you get a couple of days for your body to heal, or like your tooth, like your like gums and stuff to heal before you have the dinner. But then if it's literally the day before Thanksgiving, I feel like your dentist was doing you dirty. All right, they couldn't at least book it like right after Thanksgiving. Why the day before? They just making sure that you have a painful holiday is what it is. Asha don't like exercise. She's content with her doodle arms. That is true. That is true. But since she lives in a cold area, she burns enough to maintain body heat, I guess. You know, maybe. I don't know about like actually burning anything. I feel like I'm just I'm burning my remaining muscles more than I'm burning any fat. But you know, I don't know. I can be delusional and say yes, I am burning all of the fat or residual heat. Oh, I'm good, just chilling. Oh, that's good to hear. Oh, I can't even open my mouth all of the. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that is a really bad time. It keeps me. Oh, it keeps me really motivated and healthy walking. It does insane work on blood sugar. When I was in Japan, I walked 170. Oh, okay. I never had to do insulin at all, no matter how much carbs I ate. That is actually really good though. But I also feel like in Japan, you basically are like forced to walk a lot because a lot of like places it's faster to walk than try to get like transportation. But yeah. But then that's a good thing though, especially like when you're on holidays. It's nice not stressing about trying to like make sure that your insulin levels are like, you know, at oh my god, I can't speak. At like an optimum like level. You know? You get to enjoy your vacation and be able to eat whatever you want and not worry about like, oh, okay, I gotta like make sure it's not too high or too low. Real, hello, how are you? Like my eyes was wide open when I woke up. I was asking what was. Oh, you know what? When you say it like that, it must have been really like. In all honesty, if someone walked by you, they would be probably freaked out in a way, because then you're kind of like you're asleep but your eyes are open, so you might look like you're zoning out. But at the same time, if you sleep with your eyes open, would your eyes roll back? Like, would your pupils still be facing forward, or would your pupils be like in the back of your head, like head? You know what I mean? Like, when people fall asleep with their eyes open, are their eyes still facing forward? Questions that I have that I may not ever have the answers to. What's a root canal? Basically, when your tooth, I believe what it is like your tooth is already dead. So they basically drill in the top of your tooth and take out like the nerve from like the bottom of your tooth, so you can keep like the outside container of your tooth in there, so you don't have to remove the whole tooth. So basically they just remove like the living tissue inside of the tooth, I believe is what it is, Adon. But don't quote me on it. I am also not a dentist. Oh, I just googled it. It looks painful. Yeah, it does. It does look pretty painful. Too soon before Thanksgiving, so I have to wait until Monday to actually have a dentist perform on me. Oh, okay, I'm still infected. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I gotta go, Astra. Give my granny have fun, Astra. Have a fun. Yeah, thank you for dropping by, Adon. Enjoy the rest of your morning or afternoon. Thank you for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. Palm, hello. Thank you for you know, being here. I know that you've been here since the beginning, but it's nice seeing your name. How are you, Palm? How's your Thanksgiving? Extra burning muscles soon. She will evolve into a skeleton. Just like a progression of evolution is what it is. Sleeping while your eyes are wide open. It's like when you're... Yeah, because you don't replay anyone, because one of my best friend was calling me, but I didn't reply. Oh, and then when I replied, she said, are you okay? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because then basically, yeah, if you're... yeah, so you're actually looking forward then. So it just kind of looks like you're zoning out, I guess. Other people? Oh, fine, thanks. I hope you can get time to relax this week. You have oh yeah, this weekend. The reason why I'm not streaming is because I have like a Oh, I have a lunch thing to go to with my best friend, so I can't stream on Saturday. That's why we're not playing Xenoblade, sadly. I was gonna tell you guys that in the stream, but we got sidetracked with everything else. But yeah, I'm gonna have lunch with my bestie. She's the one who messaged me. He's like, hey, we haven't talked in a while. Maybe we should go for lunch. I'm like, yeah, we probably should. I'm like the worst best friend ever. Huh. Yeah, I was walking a lot more for the fun of it, but it's really insane since everything in Japan is a lot of carbs. Yeah, in general, even just their rice, right? Their rice, their bread, everything is deep fried. It's just, and then you don't get a lot of veggies though, too. So which it makes it even worse. But yeah. Kind of biting me in the butt back home. Well, since I've been too used to not having to take insulin. Sorry, I have to mute the mic a couple of times. I'm getting like a coughing fit randomly, but I'm all good. No, that totally makes sense because you're so used to like not having it, especially for a trip, because I don't remember how long you were gone for your trip, but it was probably for a bit. So then you kind of got used to like the new like norm of like not worrying about it, and then when you get back, you're like, oh yeah, I have to remember to double check if I need to, you know, check my insulin. That's right, have fun with your friend. Yeah, I haven't seen her in a little bit, but then yeah, she's been pretty busy in general too. So it's nice to catch up. We usually do like a kind of like a Christmas dinner, Christmas lunch, instead of buying each other gifts, because we're getting to the age where it's like there's no point of me buying you anything because whatever we like is more expensive than what we're willing to spend on each other. So we usually just go for like lunch or dinner, and then we just like chat for a bit. So yeah, usually it's like a yearly thing where we do we do dinner, or then we do dinners for like birthdays. So at least I get to see my friend at least 3 times a year. You know, if I'm actually really busy or like forget to like actually talk to her, I at least will see her at least 3 times in a year. Do you like Five Nights at Freddy's? I heard of it, never played it. It looks very terrifying. That is all I can really say. I'm not a big fan of like scary games. So, yeah, it looks really scary. But I heard that like the lore for it is really interesting. So yeah. I know there's like a lot of lore for Five Nights at Freddy's. Crow, hello, how are you, Crow? How's your Thanksgiving so far? Hopefully it's been good. It was 14 days, but getting back, my body was still pretty used to not having to regulate insulin. Came back to, oh no. Oh, it's scary but fun. I feel like if you enjoy that type of game, it would be fun. For me, it would just be like high stress the whole time. I'll be like stressing out every single little thing that happens. I'm like, I can't. It's okay not it's okay not working, but getting paid for it is a plus. True. I think that's the only good thing about holidays, is that you get paid to not go to work. And then if you have to go to work, you get paid double. So it's like a double, what is it? Time and a half. So yeah, like double. Oh no, I know it's not double, but yeah, you know what I mean. You get paid extra if you work on the holiday. Who would want to do that? Definitely not me. But I see the appeal of working on holidays. Uh, but if Freddy Fazbear was in my house, I'm I'm leaving, not staying. That's the thing. I feel like if any of those what is it? Any of the animatronics were in your house, you would burn the house down. I would burn the house down. I'm like, I'm sorry, but you know, if I leave, you can come after me. But if I burn it all down, you're in it. So you can't come after me if you're burnt to a crisp, right? I'm really in shape after getting diagnosed with diabetes, and that I think that's one good thing is that then you become more like health conscious because if you don't control it now, it's gonna be like really bad, especially when you start aging a little bit more. But that's a good thing now because then you're like more conscious about like your health, and you're technically way healthier than before your diagnosis. So that's one good thing, but it's definitely still like sorry. Sorry, my cough is like coming back real bad all of a sudden. Um, but yeah, no, it's definitely sucks because now you have to worry about like insulin levels and always monitoring and stuff. That's one bad thing about it. I don't think a fire will work. You're telling me a fire won't burn them down? Darn. At that point, it's just like, what can you do? What if it was one of Poppy's friends? I don't know. Poppy's a jerk. We established that when we played, what was it, chapter 4? Poppy is just a jerk. All right. She blames me for everything when she's the one who brought me into the situation in the first place. Like, how dare she? There was a day I was like, it's 3 p.m. How long does it get to walk to my dinner reservation? Oh, 3.5 hours. I guess I'll walk the. But I think it's also because Japan, it's like even if you have to walk, it's like you're not walking on any like major roads. You can take like kind of like the side streets, and then you get to like see like different shops too, right? While you're walking. Because then sometimes you can find like a hole in the wall shop where you're like, oh, I didn't even know this was here. Sometimes Japan has like random like shops in the middle of like a residential neighborhood, and it's like fun to just like, you know, explore. And definitely it's like, since you have time and you're like, you know, you're on vacation, it is nice to just like walk everywhere. But no, that is pretty cool though, because then you also get to like experience like more like authentic Japanese like living by just walking through like the side streets and like the neighborhoods. You just see like, oh, these are like what normal like houses in Japan are. This is what their, you know, yards look like. Not being a creep or anything, just like, you know, staring at their house. But it's interesting. There's a comic of 5 Nights of Freddy. I brought 12 comics and I have 2 more. I mean, oh, okay. I didn't even know they had a comic series. That's interesting. What can you do? Aim to the horn. I don't even know if that'll work. Yeah, it's stressful at times, but I mean, I feel good. I'm okay with it. Yeah, as long at the end of the day, as long as you're good with it. Um, I mean, I love exploring. It's really peaceful walking through small local parks and stuff. I love it. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like, especially in Japan, it's not as scary to go like walking solo in like neighborhoods. Definitely if you're a dude. Like if you're a girl, I'll still be kind of like nervous to be walking down like streets and stuff by myself, especially like in a place that I don't know where I am. But yeah, definitely if you're a dude, it's really nice to just kind of see like the local areas and kind of actually experience like how the locals live. And at the same time, you're on vacation, so you have all the time in the world. So why not enjoy it and like, you know, make memories out of it? You are a creep? No. Okay. But let's be honest, when you go for a walk, do you not like stare at people's windows? Not like not their ground floor windows, because that is really creepy. But then when you look at their upper second floor windows, I usually do that to see if they have any plants in their windows. Because then I'm curious, it's like, oh yeah, this house has a really good like, you know, like south-facing windows in the front. They can have all these plants there. Do they have any? And then yeah, I just look at their windows. And then sometimes it's like people just don't like putting blinds in, and then I feel awkward looking at their windows because they don't have blinds. And I'm just staring into their house. I'm like, see, if I was a real creep, do you really want a creep staring into your house? Definitely, I would say no, but some people are okay with it. You know? I mean, when I look at the carpet, imagine a lot of stuff in the car. Oh, don't get me started on carpets. I'm not gonna actually no, I'm not gonna start. Then it'll be too much things to overthink about. Oh, like I said, look. Oh, it looks like a dragon. And my brother is like, "Are you okay?" Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, you meant something else. I'm not gonna open that can of worms. But no, sometimes it is. Sometimes you just end up like just like zoning out. Bro, hello, welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Hopefully you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Naya appears to call people creeps. I know, right? Just like coming swinging in, just calling everybody creeps I see. Yeah, there were a surprising amount of women walking alone at 1 a.m. Yeah, like I know that Japan is like safer than usual. Obviously, they still have like crimes, but it's like the chances of crime is less likely than compared to any other major cities, but still like uncomfortable for me. Like I would never walk around by myself, even in Japan. But you know, sometimes people are just so used to like the security of it that they don't really think about like possibilities. Imagine being a woman. I know, right? How many things you have to think about when you're a woman? She's just a plant creep. I know. When you put it that way, it is kind of like abnormal. Sometimes my sister looks at me when I go on walks with my sisters. Sometimes I would randomly stop and just stare at like someone's upper floor windows, and then they're like, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm like, no, I'm just seeing what kind of plant they have in their window. Because, you know, I'm curious. And then I proceed to walk, but then they're always like, why are you so weird? I'm like, I'm not. You guys are just too normal. Okay. I can barely conceive the concept of blindly sweat. Yeah, me either, real. But like lately I've been noticing more often people, especially people who have like windows in the front of their house, on the main floor, they don't put blinds. I'm like, why do you want people to stare into your house on the main floor? This is like a good opportunity for someone who possibly might want to break into your house to basically scope out your house without actually breaking into it yet. It's like, why? Especially, or like, even if like it's upper floor, it's like, don't you want like blinds in case like, you know, your neighbor like looks out their window and then they see you? That's kind of awkward. I don't know. Don't understand it. Or like curtains or something. Just have some type of like thing to obstruct like the view of someone walking by. Look at that. Why? What are you trying to say, Nai? How dare you? Um, I think she's a blue flame of the VTuber. Oh my god. How did you know? How did you know I'm actually controlling controlling the VTuber through the head, through the flame? How did you know? You why you gotta like break the illusion? The creepy one. Wow, I see. Just don't be a plant and she won't creep on you. I know, right? Simple as that. Uh, if your plant is GG though, she might add you to her plant room. Hey, you'll be living a good life. Okay, maybe not right now because winter hit, so all my plants are looking a little bit sad, but it's not because of me, it's because of the weather. Okay, I have to put it out there. I haven't even put out like this month's like plant of the month for members because all of my plants are looking pretty sad. So I'm like, I can't show you guys these plants. They're not like good enough at the moment. So who knows if like this month is gonna have any plants. Maybe I'll do 2 plants next month. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like which plants are gonna be okay to look presentable by next month. I'm getting sleepy. It's always nice to chill in your streams for a while. Good night, everyone. Yeah, thank you for dropping by. Have a wonderful good night. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours and 45 minutes. You know how I said this is gonna be a short stream? This is gonna end up like our normal schedule streams. But you know what? This is probably actually might be a good time to end the stream anyways. So then all of you guys can enjoy having like your food coma after eating a really good Thanksgiving dinner. Recurrent sustain being slashed by a shaving blade. Yeah, I don't know. Like that's the thing. It's, some people is like, how hard is it to put up like curtains or like some types of blinds of some sort? So I don't know. It's just weird every time I walk by a house, especially when their ground floor doesn't have like blinds or when like curtains. I try not to look into it, but then sometimes you're just really curious about what they have in their house. I just try not to. He does give a 40-year-old man vibe. Wow. That is so... How dare you? Wow, I see how it is. Alright, I guess this is time for me to say goodbye. How dare you insult me? I need to interview the plants myself and see if it's an okay living place. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta look at them and just make sure that, you know, they're doing good where they want. Especially when winter hits, then the spot that they liked in the summertime may not be the spot they like now, which is like a pain in the butt. Um, now I made her look at it. I'm sorry, guys. No, but this is a good time to end it before like I keep you guys up too long, because you know, you guys might want to go fight some crowds or some good deals in like I don't know stores. Gotta work on your elbowing of like your neighbor to make sure you get that like flat screen TV at like, you know, 50% off, 70% off, who knows. Oh, I also gotta go. I have an event at work. Have a nice day tonight. Yeah, thank you for dropping by. Thank you everyone for staying for so long. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for, you know, sticking with me while I yap away about like random things. Let's be honest, I don't even know what I talked about today. But then I feel like that's like with every just chatting stream. I am just, you know, yapping away about random things. Some may be a little bit unhinged. Other times it might be like just like the weather for the day. Oh, I don't think most stores do Black Friday deals. They don't? Well, I guess, you know, now they don't have to worry about people getting trampled and having like a, you know, some legal situation going on. But then that kind of sucks. I feel like that's like what you know, Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving is known for people outside of like the US. It's like the crazy Black Friday mobs. But I also understand that like most people hardly even go into stores anymore. That's why they have like the Cyber Monday deals. Because who wants to like leave their comfort of their house, drive somewhere to get an item when you can just sit at home and someone will bring it to your door, you know? So much easier that way. Oh, good ones like 90% off, which is kind of crazy. At that rate, it feels like it's for free. And it's just like, what's the point? Just give it to me, you know? Just hand it over at that point. All right, thank you everyone for staying so long. We're getting to a point where everyone's getting a little bit delulued. So I shall leave you guys now. Thank you everyone for staying so long. Thank you for chatting with me, especially on Thanksgiving. Enjoy your do you guys get Black Friday off? Or is it kind of just like people still have to work? That is a question I have. But if you guys don't have work tomorrow, enjoy your Black Friday, get some good deals. Don't get trampled if like the stores that you do go to do offer the deals. Make sure you got your elbows up so you can, you know, elbow people out of your way. Make sure you grab the 90% off TVs, even if you have to steal it from a child. You know, this child doesn't have money to buy it. So might as well you take it. You know, this is my prep talk for you guys. For when you guys go fight the crowds. Oh, okay, I don't work Friday, which is... Oh, that is nice. Alright. Yeah, so everyone enjoy your Friday. Have a wonderful weekend, because I won't be seeing you guys on the weekend. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Thursday. Or whatever we're gonna do. I don't know what we're doing. But we'll do something. But alright, goodbye everyone. Goodbye, bye, 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 bye. Bye. I feel like you are projecting. How dare you call me a creep? Nah, I feel like you're the creep. You're the one with the figure, with the removable underwear and other things. Okay? How dare you call me a creep? All right, goodbye. Bye 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 bye.